Hello, my name is Kurt, and today I'm going to share with you some twin flame success stories. What do I mean by that? Well, what does everybody want here? How do I get my twin flame to unblock me? How can I get them to stop rejecting me? They ghosted me. How do I fix that? Right? Well, that's what you guys want to know, right? Well, I've done it thousands of times. And guys, I got to tell you, man, like sometimes I get out of bed and I'm like, God, how did I do it? That's a lot. Holy crap. Now, it's not very hard, I think, to figure out how I did it. I'm not reinventing the wheel up here. Okay. And I'm not saying any of this to brag, guys, but when you figure out what this journey is really all about, you're going to go, oh, of course. Right. And that's what I did. And then it worked. It worked. It worked. So I'm going to share some student testimonials with you today. And there's even a person who commented on one of our YouTube videos that did not sign up for our coaching. They're just doing the free content on my YouTube channel, and they still had some breakthroughs with their person. It's mind-blowing, guys. There's just so much activity going on all the time on my channel. So let's get into it first. Why do I do this? As always, the reason I'm doing this, guys, it's not really to brag. I don't need to brag. These stories speak for themselves. I'm just up here doing what I think is the right thing to do, and this keeps working. So the real reason I'm doing this is because I was in your shoes once. I remember the days, guys, the obsessive thinking, the sense of meaninglessness, this pining and obsessing over this person. And after a while, you're like, this can't be healthy. This can't be right. and I totally get it, guys. And so I want to be a beacon of light. I want you to feel better. And I do have solutions, guys. What I'm all about, New World All-Star, is different than almost everything else out there that you're going to find on the internet when it comes to this topic. So it isn't very hard for me to figure out how I've been able to help so many people. I'm the only one that's talking about twin flames in this way. And my core message is what's different, guys. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but guys, my message is different than everybody else. And that's why I'm here, guys. I want you to know somebody figured it out. Okay. And I can prove it. Now, what I usually tell people is I think the message is what's important. It speaks for itself. When you figure out what it is I'm telling you about twin flames, again, you're going to go, oh, fuck, that makes sense. Right. But some people, they like proof. And I got a lot of it, guys. And again, I don't even have to look very hard. They're all over my YouTube videos. I mean, I've got testimonials on my website. But guys, my students, they're awesome. They're awesome. They get on my YouTube channel and they're excited. Guys, this fucking works. Oh my God, can't believe it. And, I don't have any control over who comments on my YouTube channel. I just pin them to the top whenever I see one. And I'm going to share some of those with you right now. Let's get to it, guys. So come on, computer. Okay, this first one is from about a month ago. This video right here, pinned to the top, from Diane. She says, I took Kurt's course in January 2022, so about a year ago. Watching a lot of his free content. My other self came back after ghosting me for who remembers how long. So all she did, she started with my free stuff. She tried it out. Instantly, her twin flame stopped ghosting her, stopped rejecting her. And she was like, oh my God, this shit works. And so she signed up for my course. And the rest is history, guys. Now, and she describes it as a springboard into your true spiritual journey. And what we call the twin flame on this channel and in my paid content is your other self. So again, what do I think is important? The teaching, the message, not really the proof. If I focus on giving you the teaching, and that's what I do, then the proof is going to show up. But gosh darn it, when the proof does show up, it's so gosh darn exciting. I just have to share it with you guys. And that's why I'm making these videos. But here's the teaching. Your twin flame is you. Everybody knows that the soul incarnates, guys, reincarnation, past lives, this kind of thing. So look at here. This is a little diagram that I have that I show off all the time. And again, this diagram, I'm not reinventing the wheel, guys. This isn't new age. This is ancient. Okay, these spiritual teachings that I have to give you, these are the core of traditional Zen spiritualism. You're going to see people talking about like soul groups and soul families, and you're going to see this diagram. And you'll think this is interesting. I came up with this diagram on my own one day, right? And then, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months later, I saw somebody else using this diagram, and they weren't even talking about twin flames at all. They were just talking about just general spiritualism. And I was like, hey, that's that diagram. And I started looking around and I was like, oh, it's a thing. Guys, it's just obvious. I don't think I'm special. It's kind of like you get out of bed, 6 o'clock in the morning, you look outside towards the east, and there's the sun. Anybody can figure it out. The sun rises in the east, right? So your twin flame is a simultaneous incarnation of your soul. This is what's different about my diagram. Okay, I'm the twin flame guy, right? Everybody else, they're going to use this diagram to explain. Just you're just going to have one of these, But I went, wait a minute, it's just 2 incarnations of your soul going on at the same time. That's all it is. That's all it is, guys. And again, what that tells me, this is ancient Zen spiritualism. That's all this is. Your twin flame is your soul in another body. You need to do soul stuff, transcending the mind. The mind they call separation consciousness in ancient Zen spiritualism. That's not a twin flame term, guys. Separation consciousness. Speaking of which, I even made a freaking video about it a couple weeks ago, right here, twin flames, separation consciousness, unity consciousness, and detaching, the ultimate truth, right? And in this video, I point out, am I special? Well, maybe, but it looks to me like somebody already figured it out. I don't know who it was, but it had to be pre-internet. It had to be pre-internet, like the 1970s or something. And I just kind of noticed we're using this terminology, separation, union, detaching. Where did those words come from? These are existing spiritual teachings: unity, union, unity consciousness, separation consciousness, detaching. These are not twin flame terms. However, if you apply these teachings, your twin flame comes back and you feel incredible. Your whole life changes. Let's move on. So right here at the top, from Ezra Mavu, one of my paying customers. And again, guys, my coaching, it's really affordable, you guys. You don't have to even give me any money. I got people in here that are doing this just with my free content on my YouTube channel. Go check out my playlist called The True Twin Flame Teachings. Go find that playlist on this channel, The True Twin Flame Teachings. It's like my greatest hits. Just watch 10 of those videos and you're going to go, wait a minute, I get it. This makes sense. Well, yeah. That's what I'm telling you. The teaching is what's important. Okay. She says, hey, Kurt, as your student, I'm keeping my promise to keep my twin flame stuff off my mind. No more videos. I just wanted to pop in and let everybody know that I've not been in your program for more than half a month and my twin unblocked me. What the hell? Can you believe it? Unblocked. Here's the thing, guys. When somebody blocks you, you can't contact them. There's no way to get a hold of them. Sometimes I tell my students to block their twin. You watching, you, the so-called divine feminine, block them. Now, you don't got to leave it that way, but they're like, really? Block them? Sure. And it depends. It depends on where you are, in how you feel about the person. Are you having a hard time detaching, right? But I'll have people block their twin and then they run into them around town, or their twin flame tracks them down. I had her blocked. My twin flame, this was years ago. When I was going through all that shit, I had her blocked, and she tracked me down and tried to send me some fucking flowers to get my attention. Guys, they'll find a way. Why? Now, why does this happen like that? Why does it work that way? Is it magic? No. Magic is technology, guys. Magic is just science undiscovered. If you explained black holes and quantum physics, the double slit experiment, or space travel, putting people on the moon, cell phones, computers, if you explain that shit to somebody 300 years ago, they would think it's fucking magic. They would think you're a witch, right? It's just technology, guys. That's all it is. You are your twin flame. Consciousness is energy. The soul is consciousness, transcending the duality-based systems of the mind. Okay, entering unity consciousness where you are one with your twin. And you can't understand it. You can't think your way there. You don't need the mind to do that. It's something else. Okay, and what is it? Ancient Zen spiritualism. Same thing. Buddha, Jesus, Eckhart Tolle, Hare Krishna, the Dalai Lama, right? Krishnamurti, Ram Dass, those guys. Not these run-of-the-mill spiritual gurus on YouTube that are telling you to do healing and clearing karma and all this kind of stuff, which ordinarily I don't have a problem with. But guys, it backfires with your twin flame. You don't need to do that stuff. In fact, that's why your twin's running, because you're working it through the mind. Guys, go watch my coaching videos. They're fucking free. Or sign up for my paid coaching. It's super affordable. And I even have payment plans, bro. You don't even, like, it's like 65 or 70 bucks to start. That's it. And then you get full access to the videos, the group calls, the community. There's like 350 people in there that you can connect with. Okay, here's another one on the same video from Ernie. And he said, you know, he was kind of thinking through how to word this comment. He said, okay, I signed up for Kurt's program 2.5 years ago. I did it. I detached and followed his instructions. I completely focused on me. 3 years later, my twin flame has returned and they're a changed person. We're talking. Now, some people, I don't know why, guys, some people, they do it super fast. I got one person that's like, yeah, it took me half a month. Another person, it took me a couple of years. It depends on you, guys. I can't do the work for you. I just had this conversation with one of my students yesterday during a one-on-one, and she said, it took me a year to get where I am today. I finally am starting to feel better. Is that a thing? And I said, yeah, sometimes I've got students that are, you know, kind of more stubborn, but it doesn't matter, guys. Just get started. Just do something. Just start watching my videos. You'll figure it out. You'll get there. And again, figure it out. Is that really how this works? Well, not exactly. It's not mental. That's kind of the problem. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So from a more recent video about 5 days ago here from Amanda, she kind of gives an introduction. She's talking about how much her life has changed in the past 4.5 years. So maybe this is one of my older students. But she says, luckily, I stumbled into Kurt right before I almost paid $2,000 for twin flame coaching. What the actual, are you, oh my God, dude. Well, I know there's people out there charging like $6,000 to start, and then they want another like $8,000 once you get halfway through their program. Guys, you know what? You know what? Straight up, fuck that. Fuck that. Now, I got a manifesting video course as well. Manifest Your Dream Life, Law of Attraction. And I'm probably going to raise my prices for it, but it's worth that much money. And actually, the thing is, my twin flame course is probably worth $12,000 too. It's that good. But guys, I don't know, man. I just don't feel right charging that kind of money. If other people want to do that, okay. But first of all, and I mean almost always, you're not getting a twin flame coaching program. And I'm not sorry if that sounds mean or arrogant or any of that kind of stuff, guys. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing y'all suffer out there. I'm really just kind of done apologizing. It's not fucking twin flame coaching. It's soulmate coaching with the label twin flame on it, because everywhere you look on the internet, everybody is telling you that this is just like soulmates, only better. And then when you point that out, they go, oh, no. What I'm telling you really is different. But then you listen to the things that they say, you listen to them talk for long enough, and you're like, wait a minute, this is all mental stuff. Your twin flame is not your mind. Your twin flame is your soul, dude. Consciousness. Consciousness is not thought. It is not mental. It's not concept. It's not emotional. You don't need healing for the twin flame journey. You need to remember who you are, consciousness. That's it. There, I just gave you the whole thing right there for free on this video, right? Guys, it's simple. It's simple. All right, let's move on. Thank you, Amanda, for your wonderful testimonial. Oh, so she was unblocked. How about that? And she's improving her life. Guys, I love hearing it, man. I just love that. Thank you, Amanda. Another person, a twin flame unblocked her. You don't even have to do anything. You watch, you don't, like I said, if they got you blocked, you don't have any way to contact them. You don't need to. You just do the energetic work, guys. That's it. And it's not healing. It's not working on your mind. And like when I say do the work, it's not actually work. There's no actual like working. That's just a figure of speech, because other people are going to say do the work also. But what they're telling you to do is actual work. And again, if it was a soulmate, that would be okay. But there's no effort required. That's the thing about this that people kind of grapple with for a while, is you don't need the mind to do it, or the body. And we're not saying the mind and the body are bad. We're not saying emotions are bad. We're just saying that's what the mind is, right? Mental, emotional. Your twin flame is the soul. Body, mind, soul. That's all. That's all. That's all there is. It's no more complicated than that. Being, not doing. So when I say do the work, it's 100% a figure of speech, guys. And I tell people that all the time in our program. Don't forget, and I'm there. We got the group calls all day long, with the group calls and the Facebook group over and over and over again. It's like the more times you hear it, the more it makes sense. And I'm happy to. And I've got a whole team of coaches assisting me. And guys, we get up there every day. We sound like a broken record, but that's what you guys need. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help you, to guide you. I've done this literally almost 6,000 times, and I love doing it. It never gets old, guys. It never gets old. So here's the freebie, Kent. This person looks like they haven't even signed up for my paid coaching, right? Since becoming aware of Kurt's guidance, it took about a week for contact to begin, and about 4 months, it became more frequent and common. There you go. There you go, guys. You have to even give me any money. Now, I highly recommend that you do, and I don't charge a lot, and I'm fucking not gonna. Like I said, I might raise the prices for my Law of Attraction program, but gosh, it's like 26 hours long. It's world class, guys. But you know what? My twin flame coaching program is world class too. I just don't want to charge more money because I was in your shoes, and that shit hurts, man. It's horrible. God, I can't even. Oh my God. It's so confusing. And then the fucking internet isn't helping you either, telling you to do all this weird new agey stuff. Here's another thing that you can do, guys. I've been doing this for so gosh darn long. I've done dozens of these twin flame success stories videos. So just go to YouTube and type in New World All-Star Success Stories. If you want, if you need more proof. I'm just showing you don't. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess most of you aren't gonna do that. But just know that I got a mountain of testimonials, guys. It's awesome. I'm having fun up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing lives, man. Here's another thing you can do. Go to my website, go to testimonials. Right here, you guys. I joined the introduction to the journey, and after 1 week, my twin contacted me and came to meet me to talk. Thank you, Hannah. This one from SJ. Before I could even finish watching the videos, my twin flame came to be with me. Krista, thanks to New World All-Star, I'm in a solid relationship with my twin flame, et cetera, et cetera. It just goes on and on. Claire, within 4 to 5 weeks of practicing Kurt's methods and attending online calls, my twin unblocked me. And again, you don't even have any way to get a hold of your twin flame. All you're doing is energetic work, and through the technology of consciousness, it happens. Guys, this really works. You've been told your whole life that this stuff doesn't exist. Ghosts, telepathy, nobody knows what happens to you when you die, on and on and on. We've all been told that stuff. It's all bogus, guys. It's all baloney. It's all baloney, guys. Of course, this stuff is real. Well, there you go, guys. That's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. Adios.